Thank you all for joining me today. We are here in my office at Living Way Christian Academy, where I serve as the administrator with the students and the staff and the parents to help our children bridge the gap to the path that God has called them to. I want to have us take a look real quick at a visual aid. And we see in this visual aid a young student walking on a small path. And that path requires them to hold on the side in order to be able to walk from one side to the other. They teeter from left to right as each movement that they take. Now, let's take a break from that visual and let's kind of go down a different road. I currently am enrolled at Liberty University, where I am attending to receive my bachelor's in elementary education. And in the winter of 2014, I will be achieving my minor in education administration. The three points that I want to talk to you about today are values, communication, and maintaining an environment where they can achieve excellence in education. The first point, we here at Living Way Christian Academy, those are our three goals. At Living Way Christian Academy, we are committed to preparing rising generations. We are committed to helping the children achieve their academic excellence. We achieve this by being transparent with them, by having a relationship with them that is intentional, that shows the children that we care about them. In Ephesians 4, verses 1 through 3 in the Message Bible, it reads, "In light of all of this, here is what I want you to do. While I am locked up here, a prisoner for the master, I want you to get out there and walk. Better yet, run on the road that God has called you to travel. I don't want any of you sitting on your hands. I don't want any of you strolling off down some path that goes nowhere. And mark that you do this with humility and discipline, not in fits and starts, but steadily, pouring yourselves out for each other in acts of love, alert, noticing differences, and quick at mending fences." We at Living Way Christian Academy believe that our children are world changers, and we want to teach them to do this. We want to teach them to do this by going out and running, by not sitting on their hands. And they reach those roadblocks on that bridge that we talked about earlier. They reach that by social media, by bullying, by fear, general things that we face in everyday life. And with every one of those, they teeter from left to right. And it's our goal to help that teeter not be there, but to be stability. The second goal is communication. We have students that, as I stated earlier, deal with all of these things. And by allowing the road of communication to be open and allowing that bridge to be open, we allow that communication with the student. We meet with them daily. We meet with them weekly. We meet with them monthly. We meet with them as they need. And a scary statistic that I want to share with all of you, nearly 1 in 6 high school students has seriously considered suicide. 1 in 12 of those students has actually attempted it. We had one student last year that attempted suicide, was unsuccessful. We had 2 more students who contemplated that. So think about it. This state's 1 out of 12, and we had 3. As a society, as staff, as parents, as the administrating, as the principals and teachers, it's our job to help them through that. The third value is an environment for academic excellence. We achieve that by maintaining an environment that allows the students to achieve that. In our communication text, Alban on page 264 states that teachers must have the ability to communicate, to inspire trust and communication, and to motivate students as well as to understand the students' education and emotional needs. By allowing the environment, we reach that trust and that confidence within that student. We help inspire them to achieve the things that they think they cannot achieve. There is a scripture that my husband constantly tells me, And I don't have that scripture in front of me, but I'll paraphrase it and share it with you. And he says, who told you you were naked? Who told you you couldn't do those things? That is our dream. That is our achievement for these children. So in summary, I'm going to share with you a phrase by Eleanor Roosevelt where they can't find exactly where she quoted it, but she says, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And so it's our goal to bridge this gap for each of these children by helping them achieve their dreams so that they can continue where God has for them. Thank you for joining with me today.